Good morning, Ram fam, and welcome to this week's edition of the Saturday Spark. Well, if we can give you that little bit of training inspiration for your Saturday morning meeting, I want to ask you a question this morning. When a customer reads your text messages or emails, could they tell it was written by a real person? Or does it sound like it came from AI or some template someone wrote once upon a time? Because I'm seeing this happen in our industry, and we've talked about this, right? The customers are spending hours talking to computers before they ever reach out to your dealership. They're searching Google, watching YouTube, reading reviews, they're comparing pricing, chatting with AI. Then they finally submit that lead. And what do? We send them another robotic message. Yes, it's available. Yes, it has heated seats. Here's the payment. When can you come in? Let me know if you have any questions. I'm just checking in. Well, congratulations. You just become another information kiosk. You're not adding any value. You're just adding information. And the dealerships winning today are winning because they're building value. They're winning because they communicate like human beings. Curiosity is still your greatest weapon. It's what separates you as a professional from everyone else. It's what turns a text message into a real conversation. It's what reminds the customer there's an actual person on the other end who really wants to help. That starts with one simple word, and you got to use this. Why? The customer wants a fully loaded truck. Why? The customer says they need a 2500. Why? Customer says they need a tow package. Why? Well, they pull a boat. Maybe they tow a camper twice a year. But maybe the weights of those, they don't need that 2500. A 1500 does everything they need and saves them thousands of dollars. Now you've become the professional. That's why customers come to us, not because we know the inventory, because we know how to help them make a good decision. And the same thing happens when customers tell you another dealership gave them a better price. Too many of us run and retreat. They send back another number, or worse, you just disappear. Instead, I want you to get curious. Can I ask what that number included? Did they value your trade yet? What made you feel like this is a better deal? Don't challenge the customer. I want you to challenge the information. Don't ask if they got it in writing. Challenge the information. They're two totally different things. Great salespeople don't argue. They ask better questions. So managers, this week, I don't want you just listening to phone calls. I want you reading every text message and every email. When your team starts sounding like that template or that robot, that's where you have to step in and be the human to take over the conversation. Let them see what it looks like when a real human being is writing. Let them watch how you would handle it. One conversation can teach more than any hour-long training. Then explain why you asked the questions you asked and how they moved the customer out of the living room and into your showroom. Because if we're all doing is exchanging information, we can have AI do that. It's not what the customer wants. They've already experienced that. What AI can't do is teach the customer that you're the right dealership now. Be the professional the customer's looking for. Give them the trust and the confidence to see you get out there and crush it. I'll see y'all next week.